Life can feel like a constant battlefield, full of challenges and obstacles. And few understood this better than Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king of Rome. This was a man who faced endless wars, plagues, political turmoil, and personal losses, yet he remained unshaken. Imagine what it would be like to harness the wisdom of an emperor who not only ruled an empire, but mastered the art of resilience and inner peace amidst chaos. Today, we're diving into 7 powerful Stoic principles from Marcus Aurelius that can transform your life right now. These ancient teachings aren't just historical artifacts, they're practical tools for facing the modern world with clarity, strength, and unwavering focus. Let's start with a timeless lesson: gratitude. In his Meditations, Marcus Aurelius wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." This simple yet profound practice of starting each day with gratitude can completely shift your perspective on life. Every new morning is a fresh opportunity, a gift many of us take for granted. In the rush of daily life, we often wake up only to immediately dive into worries about our to-do lists, problems, and stresses. But what if, instead, we paused and reflected on the miracle of waking up? This shift in perspective can set a positive tone for the entire day. Gratitude doesn't mean ignoring life's challenges or pretending everything is perfect. It's about balancing our awareness of difficulties with an appreciation for the good. Marcus Aurelius practiced gratitude even amid wars, plagues, and political strife. By reflecting on what he was thankful for, despite everything, he stayed grounded and resilient. This practice can do the same for us. Starting your day with gratitude helps reduce anxiety, improves happiness, and even boosts physical health. Studies show that people who regularly practice gratitude are more resilient, happier, and satisfied with their lives. It helps you shift your focus from what's wrong to what's right, from scarcity to abundance. So tomorrow morning, before you reach for your phone or think about your day's tasks, take a deep breath and express gratitude for the simple gift of a new day. Marcus Aurelius kept a journal where he poured out his thoughts, reflections, and philosophical musings. These writings, later known as Meditations, became a timeless guide for personal growth and Stoic wisdom. Journaling isn't just about writing, it's a tool for clearing your mind, processing emotions, and setting your intentions for the day. Our minds are constantly filled with distractions, worries, and noise. By journaling, you create space to sift through that noise and have an honest conversation with yourself. It helps you gain clarity on your goals, spot patterns in your behavior, and align your actions with your values. Marcus Aurelius used his journal to stay grounded, even while ruling an empire. His writings reminded him of what truly mattered, what was important, and helped him shape his character. In the modern world, journaling doesn't require fancy notebooks or hours of time. Just 10 minutes each day, morning or evening, can help you gain perspective and track your progress. Write about your feelings, dreams, worries, and the things you're thankful for. Reflect on your actions and consider ways to align them with your values. It's not just about recording events. It's about understanding your inner world, gaining clarity, and solving problems. One of the most striking pieces of advice from Marcus Aurelius is to prepare for the worst. He wrote, "When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly." Now, this isn't about fostering a negative outlook, far from it. It's about mentally preparing for challenges before they arise, so you're ready to face them with equanimity and poise. This practice, known as negative visualization, is a key component of Stoicism. By vividly imagining the worst-case scenarios, you reduce their emotional impact when, or if, they actually happen. It's like athletes who visualize their performances, including possible hurdles, to mentally rehearse and prepare. By anticipating life's challenges, we can navigate them with resilience and clarity. This doesn't mean expecting failure, but instead being ready for anything life throws your way. By preparing yourself mentally and emotionally, you can handle difficulties with grace. It's not about being pessimistic, it's about being proactive and cultivating inner strength, no matter what the day holds. These Stoic principles from Marcus Aurelius offer a blueprint for navigating life's challenges with a calm, resilient mind. They help us cultivate gratitude, clarity, and focus in the face of uncertainty. By practicing gratitude daily, journaling to clear our minds, and preparing ourselves for the worst, we can build mental and emotional resilience in a world that often feels chaotic. These aren't just old teachings from a long dead emperor, they're powerful tools for modern living. The wisdom Marcus Aurelius shared can help us stay grounded and unwavering, no matter what we face. So why not start today? Preparing for life's toughest moments not only helps us endure adversity with grace, but also fosters a deep appreciation for the present. When we acknowledge that things could go wrong, it shifts our perspective, making us more grateful for the moments when things go right. This mindset aligns with the Stoic principle of amor fati, or love of fate, which encourages us to embrace everything good and bad as essential parts of our life's journey. By accepting both challenges and triumphs as necessary for growth, we are better equipped to face whatever life brings. This preparation isn't about anticipating doom, but about developing strategies to handle difficulties proactively. For example, anticipating financial hardships might prompt us to save more or diversify our income. Similarly, expecting conflict with colleagues could inspire us to improve our communication skills and resolve issues with ease. In essence, we take control of the things we can, fortifying ourselves against the uncertainties ahead. A simple yet powerful way to embody this mindset is by taking a few minutes each morning to mentally prepare for potential setbacks. Think about possible challenges, difficult work situations, tough conversations, unexpected obstacles, and instead of being overwhelmed, prepare yourself to respond with composure. This practice, which isn't about fixating on negative outcomes, builds resilience and makes us less susceptible to stress when adversity strikes. Furthermore, reflecting on the impermanence of all things helps us live with greater purpose. The great Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius often reminded himself of life's fleeting nature, teaching that the things we cherish today could be gone tomorrow. This awareness doesn't breed fear, but instead deepens our appreciation for the present moment and readies us to face loss and change with dignity. The Stoic exercise of negative visualization, mentally rehearsing how to handle worst-case scenarios, strengthens our emotional resilience. By imagining how we would cope with challenges, we develop a greater sense of inner calm and control. This practice helps reduce anxiety as we become more comfortable with uncertainty and focus on what we can influence. Ultimately, preparing for the worst is not about expecting failure, but about fortifying our minds and hearts to weather whatever life throws our way. It's about balancing hope with practical preparedness, optimism with realism. Moving forward, we can take inspiration from Marcus Aurelius' advice to concentrate fully on the task at hand. In a world constantly filled with distractions, this Stoic practice urges us to commit to the present moment with unwavering focus. By silencing the noise around us and dedicating ourselves to our work, we not only produce better results, but also find fulfillment and purpose. In today's world, distractions are inevitable. Emails, social media, and constant notifications fragment our attention. The key to overcoming this is to consciously eliminate these interruptions. Start by prioritizing your tasks, focusing on what truly matters, and setting clear intentions for each day. Tackling the most challenging tasks first, when your energy is at its peak, can significantly boost productivity. This approach, often called eating the frog, sets a positive tone for the rest of the day. Furthermore, creating an environment that supports focus is essential. Turn off unnecessary notifications, designate specific times for checking messages, and establish a workspace free of distractions. A clutter-free environment allows us to focus deeply and work more effectively. It's not just about eliminating external distractions, but also managing mental clutter. When stress or anxiety creeps in, practicing mindfulness can help us stay grounded. Techniques such as deep breathing or meditation anchor us in the present moment and sharpen our focus. Incorporating Stoic principles into our daily routine encourages single tasking rather than multitasking, which is often counterproductive. When we dedicate ourselves to one task at a time, we immerse ourselves fully, producing higher quality work and a deeper sense of accomplishment. By focusing on one thing at a time, we honor the Stoic commitment to excellence. To keep our energy up and maintain concentration, we can reward ourselves after completing tasks. Whether it's a short break, a walk outside, or a small treat, these rewards help sustain motivation and concentration over time. Marcus Aurelius himself understood the importance of balancing work and rest, noting that even brief moments of relaxation could refresh the mind. At the end of each day, take time to reflect. Review what you've accomplished, assess what worked well, and consider areas for improvement. This practice of self-reflection, central to Stoic philosophy, allows us to grow by aligning our actions with our values and goals. Lastly, Mastering your mind is perhaps the most empowering Stoic practice. Marcus Aurelius reminded us that while we cannot control external events, we can control our response to them. This is the essence of mental mastery. By becoming more aware of our thoughts, we begin to separate helpful ones from harmful ones. This awareness is the first step in gaining control over our minds. Mindfulness and meditation are powerful tools for cultivating this awareness. By observing our thoughts without judgment, we can respond more thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. Another aspect of mastering your mind is reframing your perspective. Instead of viewing setbacks as failures, we can see them as opportunities for growth. By changing the way we think, we change the way we feel and respond to challenges, maintaining a resilient and optimistic outlook. Journaling is also a valuable practice for mental mastery. Writing down your thoughts and feelings provides clarity and helps identify negative patterns. It's an opportunity to set goals, track progress, and ensure you're staying on course with your personal development. Finally, self-discipline is essential to mastering your mind. Setting clear goals and consistently working toward them, even in the face of distractions, strengthens your willpower. The Stoics also emphasize the importance of accepting what you cannot control, not as a sign of defeat, but as a way to focus your energy on what truly matters. Marcus Aurelius wisely observed that the more we cling to things outside of our control, the less control we actually have. By focusing on what we can control, our thoughts, actions, and reactions, we free ourselves from the anxiety and frustration that arise when we try to manage the uncontrollable. In essence, true power lies in mastering our internal world, and this principle is a cornerstone of Stoic wisdom. Alongside this, surrounding yourself with positive influences can profoundly impact your mental well-being. Engage with people who inspire and support you. Seek out content that nourishes your mind and spirit. Marcus Aurelius himself was known for seeking the guidance of wise mentors and immersing himself in philosophical texts. Similarly, by consciously creating an environment that uplifts you, you can better support your own mental and emotional health. This process of mindfully surrounding yourself with positivity ensures that your journey towards mental mastery is nourished by those who encourage growth, rather than hinder it. Mastering the mind is a lifelong journey, and it's vital to be patient with yourself. There will be moments when you face setbacks, and that's perfectly okay. The key is perseverance, viewing every challenge as an opportunity to strengthen your resilience. Remember the words of Marcus Aurelius: "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Every obstacle you encounter is a chance to develop and refine your inner strength. The power of daily review, one of the most powerful practices Marcus Aurelius championed, was the daily review. He believed that nothing broadens the mind like the ability to systematically investigate and reflect on one's actions. Taking time each day to evaluate your behavior, thoughts, and experiences deepens your understanding of yourself and fosters continuous growth. This practice is not about self-criticism, it's about honest reflection. By examining how well you lived in alignment with your principles, you can identify areas for improvement. Reflect on what you did well and where you fell short, then formulate strategies to improve for the future. Marcus Aurelius used his journal to not only record his thoughts, but also reinforce his commitment to Stoic virtues like patience, humility, and present-mindedness. You can adopt a similar approach. Write down the Stoic principles that matter most to you and reflect on how you embodied them each day. This helps keep those principles at the forefront of your mind and integrates them into your life. Another important aspect of reviewing your day is celebrating your successes. It's easy to dwell on what went wrong, but acknowledging even small victories boosts your confidence and motivation. Take time to recognize how far you've come and allow yourself to feel pride in your progress. Positive reinforcement is a powerful motivator on the path to personal growth. Before you go to sleep, spend a few quiet moments reflecting on your day. Think about the conversations, decisions, and emotions that arose. This practice not only helps you process the day's events, but it also prepares you for the next day with a clear and peaceful mind. Meditating on mortality, memento mori, a cornerstone of Marcus Aurelius's wisdom, was the practice of reflecting on the inevitability of death. He advised, "Let each thing you would do, say, or intend be like that of a dying person." This isn't about morbid fixation, but rather a deep appreciation for the present moment. By acknowledging that our time is finite, we can begin to focus on what truly matters, leaving behind the trivial distractions that often dominate our attention. Contemplating death shifts our priorities. When you consider that life is short, the small irritations and fleeting concerns that often occupy our minds lose their power. You start to prioritize relationships and meaningful activities. This shift can lead to a richer, more purposeful life. Incorporating memento mori into your daily routine can be as simple as spending a few minutes before bed reflecting on the brevity of life. Imagine you only had a week to live and ask yourself, am I spending my time on things that matter? Am I nurturing the relationships that are truly important? This practice forces you to evaluate your use of time and energy, guiding you toward pursuits that align with your deepest values. Meditating on death also helps dissolve the fear of it. Marcus Aurelius himself said, "It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live." By accepting death's inevitability, we can reduce the anxiety surrounding it and focus on living fully and authentically. This perspective fosters gratitude, as we come to realize how precious each moment truly is. We begin to appreciate the simple joys in life, a beautiful sunset, a heartfelt conversation, a moment of laughter. Living with intention and purpose, memento mori is not just a tool for accepting mortality, but a catalyst for action. Recognizing that our time is limited can ignite the desire to pursue our dreams without delay. It reminds us that procrastination is a luxury we cannot afford. Marcus Aurelius believed that true greatness comes not from waiting for the perfect moment, but from acting in accordance with our principles, no matter how imperfect the timing might be. Moreover, this practice can transform your relationships. When you acknowledge that every interaction could be your last, you approach people with more patience, forgiveness, and compassion. This awareness fosters deeper, more meaningful connections, reminding us to treat others with kindness and empathy. It's important to approach memento mori with a balanced perspective. While acknowledging our mortality is essential, it's equally important to live with joy and optimism. The goal is not to dwell on death, but to let the awareness of it inspire a more vibrant, intentional life. Incorporating these Stoic principles into your daily life, whether through daily review, reflecting on your actions, or meditating on the impermanence of life, can guide you toward a life of greater clarity, resilience, and purpose. Every day is an opportunity to cultivate gratitude, reflect on your growth, and strive for excellence. By embracing Stoic wisdom, you can navigate life's challenges with grace, courage, and inner strength.